Hello. Is this on? Am I live? Amazing. I ask am I live and don't ask am I alive. Is what it is, so shall it be. Now, let's get into a little bit of gaming, as it was called. Hey, hey, thank you. Hopefully that came up. I don't know how good the sound is. Damn it though, it seems like a lot of people are on Waifu Wars right now, so I'm just doing this because I had a little bit of an itch that I deigned needed scratching, and Waifu Wars is the itch and the scratcher. So hey, 2 for 1. Why not deal with it? Why not accept what it's gonna be? What? Huh? And enjoy a little bit. Do you know what's missing though? A little bit of good music. I know that YouTube is very big on music at the moment. When I say big on, I mean big on absolutely making sure that no music is ever able to be shared across their platform, again, for fear of monetization issues. So I see that screen sound is not coming through, and that is an issue because I want to change screen sound information, but then again, okay, stop it. Don't want to give away too much of my own personal information because that just ends up badly. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter how it goes, that's a bad thing. So, let's do this. And then take a look at that. And take a look at this. Oh, fuck. And so, interesting thing when it comes to the idea of Tubin throat singing and why I would select this to be my music. So, the idea of throat singing itself is actually. Fuck. My gameplay is just bad. Throat singing itself is actually a very meditative practice as it comes across. And the reason for that being, throat singing, when you get that type of double note idea, is actually surprisingly damaging. Everything is terrible. Surprisingly damaging to the vocal folds, and improper throat singing when you do it, although it produces a wonderful sound, comes at the cost of not being able to produce that sound or any sound respectively for a very long time, if ever again. And I find that very interesting because it basically means that if you are to throat sing, if you are to partake in such a pursuit, you can produce wonderful sounds at the cost of ever producing sound again. And is that worth it for most people? In my mind, no, it's not. But in many minds, it may be, because if you frame it differently, it's to say, shit. Would you rather feel wonderful for a small stretch of time? Would you rather produce a great product for people? Sorry, I had to think for half a second there. Would you rather produce a great product for people with the knowledge that your product is absolutely limited, and that limit is your own self, as opposed to mediocrely? Is that even a word? As opposed to existing in mediocrity for a given amount of time, though that time is guaranteed. Your own end, yes, is guaranteed as well. But to know that everything you're doing, as great as it is, speeds you along to that worse end. Is it worth it? I go back and forth on this one, because in many ways, one would be able to believe, one would force themselves to believe, I would think, that in the moment of life as you live it, living that best life is absolutely worth it. Strangely enough to say. If you live for 70 years, yet every single day is a mishmash, a strange existence of merely getting by. Yet, were you to live 25 years, yet every day, every different day would be a new experience. Something that rocks you to your core. Something that honestly shakes your conception of existence, period, to that point. Which is the more fulfilling life? On a person-by-person basis, the word fulfilling has to be defined as what can be called fulfilled, you know? The idea of being filled, period, and then the idea of finding fulfillment in and of itself. Is it just existence? Maybe. Wow, I found a boss. I literally think I literally thought I wasn't going to be able to reach this far. joy there. God, I love this song. But yes, to that point, in order to even answer the question, you have to, one has to, I'm not saying anything for you, whoever is listening at the moment, one has to define the matter of fulfillment. What fulfills you and what constitutes the idea of being actually fulfilled. One could say, hey, I want a bunch of money. Why? Because I want to live comfortably. So, if I'm fulfilled, that means at any given point, I have a bunch of money. But then, even that definition requires two aspects. You said, yes, the money is one part of it, but then to live comfortably, does that mean that you are on a beach in Florida every moment of your life? Or does that mean that you are around loved ones and constantly surrounded by comfort for the rest of your life? Even there, comfort. What does that mean? Oh! It gives me a little bit of pause because I would believe that when people ask and answer said questions, they are actually leaving the definition of the gray areas, the gray ideas. By the way, we hit our max bounty right there, 50,000, not 100,000. Oh, let's go, let's go. If I'm gonna die, this is gonna end the stream. Why? Because I'm just on here to talk a little bit. Work has been stressful. My life has been stressful. So I just want a little bit of release and a little bit of a place to vent my ideas. Oh. There we go. Regardless of their conception. So, I would put it that way. By the way, I lost my... It's weird. As soon as I get the protection to exist for a moment, I lose that protection and yet continue to survive. Now watch me die in the next couple of seconds. Let's go! So... My thought, or the thought that I had, is that there's comfort in failure when the definition of success is defined by somebody who is not you. As it relates to the other conversation that we were just having. Fuck. Okay. This is an idea in a conversation that may not be continued further on, but I said I would only go until I had actually died. So, I died. Especially on that song. That's such a sick song. Gurai, gurai. So... Why did I stream today? Because I just needed some type of way to say I'm continuing to exist. Period. Is that why I should stream continually? No. Needing a reason, needing a way, needing anything. Should is a loaded phrase. But because I can hit the button that says go live, it means that as dead as I feel, there's a chance for the other side of the coin. No matter who you are, no matter how you are, no matter how you are doing. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter how you are doing, I hope that it only gets better from here.